Check it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back on Need for Speed, and today we're going to go ahead and customize this Z28. It's one of the very few cars which I am yet to customize on Need for Speed as a whole. I don't think I've actually used the Camaro yet properly, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do today. Now, I know there is a wide kit, and that does look very nice, but I'm assuming that's going to lock off a lot of the features that we're going to want to use. So we're going to go ahead and look at all the individual parts before we go ahead and slap on the wide kit. And honestly, just looking around the car now, it doesn't seem like there's many body parts at all. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lock the wide kit on, and then obviously we're gonna go ahead and tint out the windows ever so slightly. If we go to the hood options, there is a street vented hood, there is a race style hood, and a concept hood, which I wasn't expecting. I think we're either gonna go street style. That reminds me of the tri slot hoods from the older Need for Speed games, the underground games. But honestly, I don't know. It's either stock or the tri slot one. I think we're going to keep it stock for now, and then if it does look better after we've customized the whole car with a tri-slot one, we can go ahead and do that. As for the headlights, we have the taped headlights and the intake headlights. I'm not a big fan of those intake headlights, so we're going to go ahead and put the taped ones on just to give it a bit of a different look. We're going to go ahead and need the stance for later. As for the K&Rs, we can't do those since we have got the wide kit on. The wing mirrors, we've got the fender ones and the street style ones. How do the street style ones look? No, they look a bit weird. Okay, we're going to keep the stock ones on. If we go to the back, obviously got loads of spoiler options. We've got the APR one, we've got another lip, we've got another APR, another race style wing, and a ducktail. And that is a legit ducktail. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and add that race style lip one. I think it just looks the best, looks the most outrageous. And then if we go down to the bottom, the diffuser's locked, and we do have exhaust options. Now, obviously, we're going to have to go with the twin exhaust. So let's see if there's any aftermarket options. Okay, you know what? Just because I kind of want to use an aftermarket option because it's there, we could go for the straight pipes, but we're going to go ahead and go for the twin curved pipes. I think that looks pretty nice indeed. Obviously, we can go ahead and change the license plates. Let's go ahead and change that to the not safe for work license plate I usually use. And then as for the, there we go, we should go ahead and change the frame and stuff to something random. The Tri-City Bay one, that's fine. And that's basically it. What we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to go ahead and stance it and change the rims. So I don't want to really put too much camber on it. It might look a bit weird. I'm going to put the rake all the way to the front just so it kind of evens out the gap. But I think that we're just going to keep it like that for now. I don't want to change it too much. We might put a bit of camber on the rear just so it looks a bit flush. But overall, I think that looks fine. Now, honestly, for the rims, I would actually keep them stock, but you can't change the size of stock rims for any car in this game. And that means we're going to make this a drag build. So we're going to go ahead and slap on the Workmeister M1s and make them as small as possible, because this is going to be a sick drag build. Then as for the back rims, we're going to go ahead and slap on these Workmeister CR01s and keep them as big as they can possibly be, because if we look at it from the side, that kind of looks like how a drag build should look, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and keep it like that. And as for the, you know, body customization, that is what we're going to keep it as. As for the paint and stuff, I really don't know what I want to do to this car. Now, we could be cliche and put a Bumblebee design on, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to take some time, about 10 minutes, to make my own wrap. So once I've made that, I will be right back. Okay, so I am now done. That took me around 20 minutes, and honestly, it's nothing amazing. It was just something very, very quick. If you do want to go ahead and download it, though, it's on the Xbox One Marketplace, so if you want to go ahead to the extent to find it, you can. But it's nothing special, just literally a random drag design which I made with the Targa trophy thing on the side. But we're going to go ahead now, take into a few drag races and see how this thing performs, because hopefully it performs well. I've not tuned it yet, so I should probably do that first, shouldn't I? Right. So now I've gone ahead and upgraded everything, and as you can basically see, everything is on the right, because if you're going in a straight line, you're not particularly going to want the car to go and turn an awful lot. So that's why I made it a grip-based tune. Obviously the power is all the way to the left and manual gears is on. I think that's because it's on in the settings, and that's completely fine. We're going to be using manual anyway. And now, now we're going to go ahead and take into a race and see how it performs. Not sure if we're going to get time to do it against normal players, because, you know, competitive's a bit weird like that sometimes. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here we go. We are facing a real-life player. I believe he's in a Huracan, so this will hopefully make for an interesting race. Kind of two different cars, really. I kind of regard the Huracan as a drift car, not so much a drag car, so it's going to be real interesting to see how this performs. Now, we've got a bit of an edge, just based on where we are in the starting box. Come on, Burnout. Perfect. Okay, now we need to wait for the race start and hopefully get a perfect launch, which will hopefully allow us to propel forward. Here we go. Got to keep the perfect revs. Oh, we fucked it up, boys. We fucked up. Can we get this back? I don't know if that's a drag tune. I don't know if it's a drift tune. We fucked this up real bad. Okay, Nos all the way. It's the only way we're going to win this. It seems like he's squirming around a bit, but that launch has fucked us up. Shit. Okay, here we go. Hopefully, this time, things will go well and I won't fuck up the start. But I believe it's a Huracan again. Yeah, the Huracan is behind us. So, we're going to hopefully win this one. I mean, we've got a perfect burnout and then got a shit launch. So, that wasn't very good. Anyway, going to see if we can get a perfect one again. It's all about timing, and that was amazing timing. Although, we don't get much space to keep our revs clear, which is a bit annoying. But if I keep it still... we should... oh no. Keep it still. Perfect. There we go. How was he launched quicker? How was he launched quicker? What is he doing? I don't get it. Okay, we're gaining on him. We've still got a bit of NOS left. Okay, we're in the lead. Now, oh my god. This thing is not good at turning. I should have made the turning circle a bit wider. Okay, doesn't matter. We're going 225, 230. Okay, we're hitting the max gear and the max speed. Okay, dodging the traffic. Just came first. I want one more race. Best out of 3. That makes sense. It's 1-1, Huracan. Hopefully you'll join the next race. If not, I'm going to have to end it. So, fingers crossed we get into another race.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it seems as if the Huracan guy has left the whole lobby. He just can't handle the Z28, even though he beat me once, which is a bit odd. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Whew, look at that thing get sideways. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. This Z28 is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And, you know, since it's American, it's very suited to going in straight lines. People are going to get annoyed at me saying that, but I don't give a fuck. It was a good car. And honestly, I do recommend it for drag races, although that F1 Beck Customs thing is still the best, I think. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.